Berserk Souls. So after a couple tragedies and a couple well-earned W's, I finally conquered the beast that is Dark Souls, remastered. I never played the base game, but I have to assume it's just as dark as the newer one. As I made my way through the land of this place, and this other place, my disappointment grew bigger and bigger. Not at the game, of course, but at myself for waiting 20 years to play it. Wait, you're saying this game came out less than 10 years ago? Well, that's not so bad, right? Freaking Asylum Demon? Wait a second. I'm dead. The first moment the game really clicked for me was when I beat the Bell Gargoyles my very first try. Seeing how capable I was at such a difficult task simply pushed me over the edge of excitement. I just had to complete this game. It went fairly smoothly, and I actually did kill a couple bosses with only one try. He's like so extremely easy that it's not even hard. What the heck, that was so easy. But honestly, bosses weren't even the main draw I had to this game. It was the topography I kept coming back for. Big word, I know. I learned it just for this video. In other words, the world. Never in a game have I been so excited to realize that after hours of gameplay, I'm right back where I started. Trudging through the bowels of Undead Burger, I come upon a waterway or something like that. It's all dark in Gloomtown, and I wonder where the F it could possibly be taking me. I'm scared, horrified even. What if I get trapped in here? Or worse, what if something else gets trapped in here with me? I peed my pants 3 entire times tiptoeing through this thing, but when I finally got to the other side, I felt the urge to pee once more, but in a different way this time. The sight I saw before me was a text that read something familiar. I was at Firelink Shrine, the safe haven of all Dark Souls. I was no further into the story due to this shortcut discovery, yet I couldn't help but feel accomplished, relieved even. The interconnectivity of Dark Souls 1 is like no other game I'd ever had the pleasure of witnessing before it. Each and every place in Dark Souls has a feeling of belonging, remastered. I was told Dark Souls was rushed in development and some later areas were, for the lack of a better word, bad and stinky. But I look back on my playthrough and I can't really say I feel that to be the case. Of course I hated some places and loved some others, but it all felt right at home to me. Especially the annoying places, because those places made the epic awesome places all that more epic and awesome. And I could always fall back on that safe feeling I have whenever I'm amongst friends in Firelink Shrine. But I legitimately hate this guy. Speaking of guys, the characters in this game are real cool too. Sigmire and Solaire are dudes that'll last in my brain forever. And this one too. I mean him. Sif. The Great Wolf Sif. The Great Wolf Sniff. I don't have to kill him, do I? Jeez. There's no way that they're gonna make me kill the Great Snord Sif. No, and he had a bone. And he had a bone. Speaking of him, Berserk. I'm a Berserk boy, and I did look out for Berserk references whilst playing this game. I was surprised upon completion that, well, honestly there weren't that many parallels that I personally noticed. Here are the few I did though. Artorias is Guts, Wheels are Wheels, Gwendolyn is maybe kinda Griffith, Andre is Godo, of course, Othersmith is Rickert, of course, Taurus Demon is Zod, Sin's Fortress is Snake Apostle, Saith is pretty Grunbeldy, I suppose, Skull Knight is and maybe some other stuff. Well, now that I typed all that, I guess there were a lot of references. And of course, the OST, but most specifically, the best video game song of all time, the epic theme for the final epic boss. As for the story itself, sure, I got some of it, but I'm not much of a description reader, so a ton of it was lost on me. It's the aesthetic that really matters anyway, so since it looks really cool, then the story is cool by association. Bottom line is, this game is a freaking game. No pointless cutscenes, no pointless trailing missions, no pointless other things. You play the game, you kill the things, and that's that. Yeah, I loved this game. Glad I could play it, even if it was 30 years late. It's a new year, and I'm a new Stoggle. To celebrate this, I will be doing one review a week for the rest of time, or until I get bored of it. It will either be a video game like this one was, a manga, or an anime, and I will be seeing how Berserk it is. There will also be Berserk vids, so don't worry. In terms of other New Year's revolutions, I've decided that I want to draw more. So on Twitter, I've been posting and will continue to post my Berserk related arts. Thanks. Until next time, Berserk Boy out.